Hello everyone! Welcome back to dillibuddies. Today we are going to explore a very inspiring and powerful poem, the Ballad of Mulan. Teek, teek, and again, teek, teek. Mulan weaves, facing the door. You don't hear the shuttle's sound, you only hear daughter's sighs. Bing's Mulan is sitting at home, weaving cloth, like a girl doing her daily household work. Instead of hearing the click-clack of the loom, her parents hear her sighing sadly. Example: imagine you are supposed to do homework, but instead, you are sighing because you're worried about something. Your mother will notice that you are upset. They ask daughter who's in her heart. They ask daughter who's on her mind. No one is in daughter's heart. No one is on daughter's mind. Last night, I saw the draft posters. The Khan is calling many troops. The army list is in 12 scrolls. On every scroll, there's father's name. Means her parents ask, "What's wrong, my child? Are you thinking of someone?" Mulan says she is not worried about herself. She is worried because the army is calling soldiers to fight, and her father's name is on the list. Example: just like if your school announced a very hard sports competition and your father's name came up to play, but he is old and weak, you would be worried for him. Father has no grown-up son. Mulan has no elder brother. I want to buy a saddle and horse and serve in the army in father's place. Means Mulan's father is old, and she has no brother to go in his place. So she bravely decides, I will go to war instead of my father. Example: like if a family has work to do and no elder brother is there to help, sometimes a daughter steps up with courage. In the East Market, she buys a spirited horse. In the West Market, she buys a saddle. In the South Market, she buys a bridle. In the North Market, she buys a long whip. Means Mulan goes to different markets and buys everything she needs to become a soldier: a horse, saddle, bridle, and whip. Example: like preparing for a cricket match, you need to buy a bat from one shop, pads from another, and shoes from another. She is preparing for war. At dawn, she takes leave of father and mother in the evening camps on the Yellow River's bank. She doesn't hear the sound of father and mother calling. She only hears the Yellow River's flowing water cry "Xian, Xian." Means Mulan says goodbye to her parents early in the morning. At night, when she camps near the Yellow River, and she cannot hear her parents' voices calling her. Instead, she only hears the river flowing. Example: like when you go to hostel or on a school trip at night, you don't hear your mother's voice anymore. Only new sounds around you. At dawn, she leaves the Yellow River. In the evening, she arrives at Black Mountain. She doesn't hear the sound of father and mother calling. She only hears Mount Yen's nomad horses cry "Tsiu Tsiu." E.g. means the next day, she rides further. Instead of hearing her parents, she hears the sounds of horses. Slowly, her journey changes from home to battlefield. Example: like moving from your cozy house to a big new school instead of mother's lullaby, you hear the noise of buses and children. She goes 10,000 miles on the business of war. She crosses passes and mountains like flying. Northern gusts carry the rattle of army pots. Chilly light shines on iron armor. Eat. Means Mulan travels very far through mountains and passes to fight in the war. She faces harsh winds, cold weather, and has to wear heavy iron armor. Example: like an athlete who trains hard, in the hot sun and cold winter, Mulan also faces discomfort for her duty. Generals die in 100 battles. Stout soldiers return after 10 years. Age means the war is very long and dangerous. Many generals die, and after 10 years, only a few strong soldiers survive. Example: like a very long exam or tournament, not everyone finishes it, only the toughest ones do. On her return, she sees the Son of Heaven. The Son of Heaven sits in the splendid hall. He gives out promotions in 12 ranks and prizes of 100,000 and more. The Khan asks her what she desires. After the war, the Emperor, called Son of Heaven, rewards all soldiers with money, promotions, and gifts. He asks Mulan what reward she wants. Example: like when your school principal gives prizes to winners and then asks you, "What gift would you like?" Mulan has no use for a minister's post. I wish to ride a swift mount to take me back to my home. Mulan means Mulan doesn't want money, power, or any high position. She just wants to go home peacefully. Example: like when, after winning a medal, you don't want more gifts. You only want to go home and hug your mother. When father and mother hear daughter is coming, they go outside the wall to meet her, leaning on each other. When elder sister hears younger sister is coming, she fixes her rouge, facing the door. When little brother hears elder sister is coming, he whets the knife, quick, quick for pig and sheep. Parents means her family is very happy. Her parents lean on each other to greet her. Her sister puts on makeup to welcome her. Her little brother sharpens the knife to prepare a feast. Example, like when you come home from hostel, everyone at home prepares to welcome you happily. I open the door to my east chamber. I sit on my couch in the west room. I take off my wartime gown and put on my old-time clothes. Ande means Mulan goes to her room, removes her soldier's armor, and wears her simple girl's clothes again. Example, like when you change from your school uniform into comfy home clothes. Facing the window, she fixes her cloud-like hair. Hanging up a mirror, she dabs on yellow flower powder. She goes out the door and sees her comrades. Her comrades are all amazed and perplexed. Traveling together for 12 years, they didn't know Mulan was a girl. Pow means Mulan dresses up as a woman again. Her fellow soldiers are shocked. They never knew that the brave soldier who fought with them for 12 years was actually a girl. Example, like if your classmate, whom you thought was quiet and ordinary, suddenly wins a big sports match, you'd be amazed at their hidden talent. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, dillibuddies.